All right, Jeff. Well, pretty good couple weeks that you've had in store with the Raptors in the summer league, and it's another NBA contract, a two-way contract with Toronto. First of all, just congratulations. I know how much you've put into it. We've caught up every summer with your kids' camp that we'll get to in just a minute. But let's focus on your playing days because you're peaking right now. Your game continues to get better and better. 16 points a game, over 4 dimes a game with the Raptors in the summer league, barely turned the ball over. I mean, what was the experience like out in Vegas with your 4th NBA franchise?
Yeah, I was just happy to get out there and play again. Every time I step on the court, it's always a joy just to play the game of basketball. And the Toronto Raptors, just their coaching staff and their culture, it was a joy to be a part of that team for those 2 weeks. And I just had fun, just out there playing, getting used to playing with the guys. Just felt like it was a great situation, a great environment for me.
Before you got into summer league, you have been with the Warriors, who've just coming off of a championship. You spent a little time with the Bucks, who won a championship 2 years ago, and a little bit of time with the Magic. So 2 of the 3 previous teams were championship contenders and won championships. The Raptors won one just 3 years ago in 19. So, was that sort of a draw, knowing that Nick Nurse and company had won a title recently and they're hoping to continue to stay atop the league?
Yeah, definitely. Anytime you're a part of a winning culture, that means a lot. And a guy like me, I always want to win no matter what. So I'm gonna bring to the table whatever I have to do to win, and just try to add on to that winning culture and keep it going for years to come.
Now, as much as the winning culture is important to you, obviously your own personal chance to get on the floor, show what you can do, is also a top of your list. What did the Raptors say to you, or what was the pitch for them, or what did you see on their roster that you thought, hey, this will be the best chance for me to grow and improve and find a steady spot in the NBA?
Yeah, definitely. I think I broke out a lot in summer league, just being able to be that point guard, kind of control the pace and the tempo of the game, kind of be that leader on the court. And like I said, in summer league, they allowed me to showcase my abilities, and I thrived at it. So just keep being consistent, keep showing confidence in myself, being able to score the ball, find guys, just be aggressive at all times. As long as I'm consistent in doing that, I think that would get me on the court, give me a lot more playing time.
How are you able to build that chemistry pretty quickly there with your teammates? I mean, you're able to score the ball at all 3 levels. That part of your game we saw at URI for 4 years. But, when you get thrown into a new organization with different players, different skill sets, but you can still find them open on the court and still give them the ball in the spots that they need to score. How do you build that chemistry quickly and then put it on display on national TV?
Yeah, definitely. I think it just goes back to just being around guys that love the game of basketball and love how to love how to win and have like that winning culture. So being around those guys, it makes the game a lot easier for me, and it makes us be able to adjust to one another a lot quicker. So when we're on the court, when we're in practice, you kind of understand guys' spots and kind of feel where they want the ball and how they're comfortable, and that makes the game a lot easier for me. Just being able to read different situations to see where guys like to be comfortable at.
So you play a few games, and then we see you're in street clothes for the final game of Summer League. I'm sure that was a nice little pat on the back for yourself, knowing that, the Raptors had probably seen what they needed to saw out of you.
It was so crazy because I didn't know I wasn't playing in the game until I got to the gym. So I was getting ready to, get dressed and get ready to play the last game. And then they told me, we're going to give you some rest, and you're going to sit out this one. So I guess I figured I might have had a good impression on them for those first 4 games, and maybe something would be beneficial for me coming down the road. And I was happy that I was able to get something out of it.
I'm not sure if you heard, Nick Nurse spoke very highly of you during like the middle of the summer league. Were you able to see that at all?
Not too, maybe a little bit. I've seen a couple quotes and things here and there.
Okay. Yeah. So, I mean, obviously, they saw what they needed to see out of you. What was sort of their pitch when you signed the contract? I mean, do they believe that you can be a rotational piece for them?
For me, just from my experience, just keep being consistent, keep doing what I've been doing in summer league. The rotation and those minutes are always there. They're up for grabs as long as I keep showcasing my abilities and keep doing what I've been doing. and just keep being consistent and keep playing the way they want me to play. You never know what might happen.
Late July now. What's the plan kind of the next couple months before the season starts? Is there a training camp? Is there things like that that you've got on the calendar?
Yeah, I believe training camp starts in September. We're going to LA beginning of August to work out and train there. So I'll be going out there in the next couple of maybe next week and after the camp, and then I go out there and work out and train to get ready for the season.
Awesome. Obviously back here in Rhode Island, everybody still holds you very high up on their list. URI, we have got a poster here in the sports office of the 2017 A10 championship that you're front and center. And obviously 18, you won a regular season championship, and you guys were so close your senior year to getting back to the dance a third time. You love always giving back to the kids here in Rhode Island, the fans that were there at the Ryan Center night in and night out. Tell us a little bit about your camp that you're going to host down in Exeter for the third straight summer.
Yeah, so me and Rhode Island Basketball Academy, we're going to be hosting our third annual camp next week actually. So I'm very excited about it. Then we maybe have a couple spots left. So spots have been filling up really fast, but it's just a joy when you can just give back to the community. The kids, they love it. They've been loving it for the past 2 years. So it's kind of something that I want to keep going for the next couple of years, and we see how big that it can get. So I'm super excited for it.